and then start to get money for college. So I was the top girl on the list because I had had the best job in the system, you know. And the first thing you know, I was called back to the district clerk's office. And I worked with Miss Peplow, remember? And then Dr. Stonecipher, they heard about me and I was interviewed. So I was there for, what was it, 4 years. And that I enjoyed because he was a year younger than I. My other boss had been as old as my father. And, you know, working with a younger man, he had the same sense of humor. So we had, laughs, behind the office door.
Yeah, you'd come home right about the same time Dennis got home from school, because he would have been about
yes.
7 or 8 then.
One time I came home, he was in the nude, he was running around. He had gotten caught in the rain or something and shed his clothes. And I guess Paul was harassing him. Oh, what a sight. Another time he felt he was locked out and he had seen so much TV that he punched the laundry door window with his fist. And that he didn't break the vein, hemorrhage. We were fortunate.
Who broke the laundry?
Laundry door, the window.
Dennis did, or?
Yeah, he was locked out, and he figured if he could break that window pane, he could, turn the doorknob on the inside. But Dad had all that blast.
Well, I broke it one time when I was mad. I just put my fist through it.
You did? That same glass, Paul?
Maybe you're confused. Maybe it was
I'm confused.
me.
I thought it was Dennis. Okay.
Yeah. Now you had dahlias too. You had a big garden there for a number of years.
Oh, we can't do all this detail.
Well, just briefly, you had the dahlias for 3 or 4 years?
They were a gift from Gustav Christensen when he went to Norway. And he was King of the Walk in Washington, D.C. He had won all these prizes. But he had 2,000 tubers, so he donated most of them to the Washington Dahlia Society. And then he gave us 20, and then he took the rest over to Norway. And then later on, of course, he was featured in the newspaper over there in color, because people came from all over the countryside. And he had music piped in, and people walked around and saw these superb dahlias.
Yeah, I saw it in 1971.
Margie made a great big tape on his old-fashioned tape recorder. So then the last year of his life, they had harp music all over the mountains.
Now, who were some of your cousins that I knew? There was Henry Rum.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
There's
Henry
Hubert
and
and Henry and Alvin. They were 3 brothers.
Alvin was in California.
And they were the closest I had to having a brother. But we celebrated birthdays together and Christmas for many, many years.
So you and Henry go way back, remember?
Right.
And then what about the Stoslins? That was a nephew? Let's see, Camilla Stoslin and Willie Stoslin.
Yeah, well, his father was Uncle Jurgen, who died out in Vancouver. He fell down in the hold of a ship and was killed.
Jurgen was the brother of your mother.
That's right.
Okay, he was like the black sheep that went off to Vancouver?
Well, there was some reason there that his wife didn't want to join him. She had eczema, and she was afraid the climate change would, the dermatitis.
Okay.
But she stayed there and brought up 4 children.
So let's see, Einar Stoslin is your cousin?
Yes, well, they lived next door in Segna, and it was his sister who died, and his brother who stayed in Norway became a neurologist.
I mean the one who lived up on Greenwood Avenue.
Yeah, well, he's the one who became my father's partner for a few years.
So he is your cousin?
That's right.
Okay.
He is now living up in North Adams in Massachusetts. It's almost as pretty as Alaska. The high mountains and deep valleys. Beautiful. But he suffers from cancer.
Okay, I think we've run out of questions, and I've been told here by my assistant, when we come back, we will have Helen Hansen play the piano for a few selections for the tape.
Well, then we're going to have a lot of
we
two at
break
the same
away
time.
for another commercial.